Hello friends, welcome to my channel Indian Code Guru. In today's video we can talk about Introduction of VB.NET. But first of all, if you are new in my channel, please do subscribe to my channel. Let's begin. VB.NET, Visual Basic.NET, is a modern, object-oriented programming language developed by Microsoft in 2002. It is a successor to the original Visual Basic language and is part of the .NET framework, which provides a comprehensive platform for building various types of applications, including desktop, web, and mobile applications. VB.NET was designed to be more powerful, flexible, and capable of leveraging the features of the .NET framework. Applications built using the VB.NET language are very reliable and scalable, relying on the .NET framework to access all libraries that help to execute a VB.NET program. With this language, you can develop a fully object-oriented application that is similar to an application created through another language such as C++, Java, or C#. In addition, applications or programs of VB.NET are not only running on the Windows operating system but can also run on Linux or Mac OS. Let's talk about version and history of VB.NET. Visual Basic 1.0, 1991. The original version of Visual Basic was released by Microsoft. It introduced a graphical development environment and simplified programming using a visual form designer. Visual Basic 6.0, 1998. This version introduced more advanced features and became one of the most popular programming languages for Windows applications at the time. However, it lacked some modern programming concepts. Visual Basic .NET 2002, VB.NET 7.0. With the release of the .NET framework, Microsoft introduced a complete overhaul of the Visual Basic language, renaming it to Visual Basic.NET. This version was a significant departure from VB 6.0, as it was fully object-oriented and designed to work within the .NET framework. It introduced features like garbage collection, improved memory management, and support for modern programming practices. Visual Basic .NET 2003, VB.NET 7.1. This version included minor improvements and bug fixes over the previous release. Visual Basic 2005, VB.NET 8.0. This release was a major update, introducing features like generics, nullable types, partial classes, and my namespace for simplified access to common tasks. Visual Basic 2008, VB.NET 9.0. This version introduced features like implicit line continuation, XML literals, and improved debugging capabilities. Visual Basic 2010, VB.NET 10.0. This release brought enhancements to the language and the IDE, including dynamic binding, named and optional arguments, and improved integration with the .NET framework. Visual Basic 2012, VB.NET 11.0. This version included improvements such as async and await keywords for asynchronous programming, and more enhancements for working with the .NET framework. Visual Basic 2013, VB.NET 12.0. This version focused on improving language features and productivity, including new language constructs and enhancements to the IDE. Visual Basic 2015, VB.NET 14.0. This release added features like string interpolation, null conditional operators, and improvements to exception handling. Visual Basic 2017, VB.NET 15.0. This version brought enhancements to the language, including local functions, tuples, and more. Visual Basic 2019, VB.NET 16.0. The language continued to evolve with features like enhancements to asynchronous programming, pattern matching, and more. Next, we can talk about some advantages of VB.NET language. VB.NET, Visual Basic.NET, offers a range of features or advantages that make it a powerful and versatile programming language for building various types of applications. Here are some key features or advantages of VB.NET. The first advantages of VB.NET languages. Ease of learning and use. VB.NET inherits the ease of use and user-friendly syntax from its predecessor, Visual Basic. It is often considered more accessible for beginners and those transitioning from non-programming backgrounds. The next advantages of VB.NET languages. Automatic memory management. VB.NET includes a garbage collector that automatically manages memory allocation and deallocation. This helps prevent memory leaks and reduces the risk of memory-related errors. The next advantages of VB.NET languages. Rapid application development. RAD VB.NET simplifies many programming tasks, allowing developers to create applications quickly. Its drag-and-drop design features in tools like Visual Studio accelerate the development process. The next advantages of VB.NET languages. Object-oriented programming. OP VB.NET supports robust object-oriented programming principles, making it suitable for building modular and maintainable applications. It encourages good software design practices and code reusability. The next advantages of VB.NET languages. Integrated Development Environment. IDE VB.NET is tightly integrated with Visual Studio, a powerful IDE that provides a wide range of tools for coding, debugging, testing, and deploying applications. The IDE enhances developer productivity. The next advantages of VB.NET languages. Windows Presentation Foundation, WPF. VB.NET can be used with WPF to create rich and interactive user interfaces for Windows applications. WPF supports advanced graphics, multimedia, animations, and data binding. The next advantages of VB.NET languages. Windows Forms. VB.NET supports Windows Forms, which is a traditional GUI framework for creating Windows applications with a more classic look and feel. The next advantages of VB.NET languages. Interoperability. VB.NET supports seamless integration with other .NET languages like C#. This enables developers to leverage libraries and components written in different languages within the same project. The next advantages of VB.NET languages. Web development with ASP.NET. VB.NET can be used to build web applications using ASP.NET. Developers can create dynamic web pages, web services, and web applications that run on the ASP.NET platform. The next advantages of VB.NET languages. Exception handling. VB.NET provides a structured and comprehensive exception handling mechanism that helps developers write robust and reliable code. The next advantages of VB.NET languages. Versatility. VB.NET can be used to build various types of applications, including Windows applications, web applications, web services, and more. This versatility allows developers to target different platforms and deployment scenarios. The next advantages of VB.NET languages. Multithreading. VB.NET supports multithreading, allowing developers to create applications that can efficiently execute tasks concurrently and make use of modern multi-core processors. The next advantages of VB.NET languages. XML handling. VB.NET provides built-in support for XML parsing, manipulation, and generation, making it easy to work with XML data. The next advantages of VB.NET languages. Rich user interface options, with support for Windows Forms and Windows Presentation Foundation, WPF. VB.NET enables the creation of visually appealing and interactive user interfaces for desktop applications. The next advantages of VB.NET languages. Integration with Windows services. VB.NET allows you to create Windows services, which are background processes that can run on a Windows system without a user interface. The next advantages of VB.NET languages. Strong data access support. VB.NET offers robust data access capabilities through Ado.NET, Entity Framework, and link to SQL. This makes it easy to connect to databases and manipulate data efficiently. The next advantages of VB.NET languages. Language integrated query. Link support in VB.NET allows developers to write powerful data queries directly in their code, enhancing data manipulation and retrieval capabilities. The next advantages of VB.NET languages. Asynchronous programming. VB.NET support for asynchronous programming with async and await keywords enables developers to write responsive applications that can perform tasks concurrently without blocking the main thread. The next advantages of VB.NET languages. Security features. VB.NET provides tools for building secure applications, including code access security, encryption, and authentication mechanisms. The next advantages of VB.NET languages. Community and resources. While C# has become more dominant in the .NET ecosystem, VB.NET still has a dedicated community and a wealth of learning resources, tutorials, and code examples available. The next advantages of VB.NET languages. Legacy code and migration. For organizations with existing VB6 or classic VB applications, VB.NET offers a smoother migration path compared to transitioning to a completely different language. The next advantages of VB.NET languages. Deployment options. VB.NET applications can be easily deployed using technologies like Click Once, making distribution to end users straightforward. The next advantages of VB.NET languages. Globalization and localization. VB.NET includes features for creating applications that can be easily localized for different languages and regions. The next advantages of VB.NET languages. Continuous improvement. Although it might not receive as many